guys, welcome back to the Naked Cat. So this week I'll be showing you guys how I achieve this full glam makeup look. I don't always go full glam, but this is my routine for special events. As usual, I'll start with a bare face. To prep my face, I'll start with Acwell AC Defense Ampule. This is a hydrating face mist that will calm my skin down since I have been having bad skin days. Next, I'll go in with the Giverny Milchak Moisture Boosting Primer. Since for events, you'll be taking a lot of pictures, so this will make sure your makeup stays picture perfect. I'll normally go in a second time, focusing on areas that produce more oil, like my T-zone. I bought this Pure Beauty BB cream last year. I normally just use a full palm. Once I finish dotting it all over my face, I'll just use a sponge to blend it all in. This is a bit light on coverage, but once you put concealer, it's perfect for me. For concealer, I'm using the Giverny Milchak Cover Concealer. A tip that I learned from a Korean beauty YouTuber is to just go in on the inner corners instead of the usual triangle. This way, it'll brighten up your under eyes, but it won't be too cakey. I put a little on my forehead as well to cover the blemishes. And of course, I have to highlight the tip of my nose. I recently started doing this and oh my god, this is a life changer for my Asian nose. You can't go wrong with more coverage, especially on stubborn pigmentations. If anyone have any tips on getting rid of any scars, please let me know in the comment section down below. What I like about this concealer is the doe foot applicator. It's really small on the tip, so it's very easy to just spot conceal without using any extra brush. To finish my base, I'll be setting it with the Essence Mattifying Compact Powder. For areas that I want to brighten, I'm going in with the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I'm dipping into the contact powder once again with a smaller brush and going in with my brows. If you watch a few of my makeup tutorials, you will know that this brow pencil from Silkygirl is my favorite. Drawing my brows takes a lot of time and effort. You will see me in brows in 3. If you want me to do a tutorial, thumbs up on this video. Be prepared to see the magic of Essence Eyebrow Gel Mascara in 3, 2, 1. Using the same Giverny primer, I'm applying it on my eyelids. And with the same Giverny concealer, I just dotted 2 dots to cover up my veins. I forgot to set my brows after the mascara, so I'm just going to go in with the same mattifying powder. I will also set my concealer. As usual, I'll start my eyeshadow with a neutral color with my Essence eyeshadow palette. Make sure you coat your entire brush with this shadow since you have to cover your entire lid. Using the bright coral shade with my fluffy brush, I use a sweeping motion across my lid to create a feather-like effect. This will also help to blend out the shadow. Using a more precise brush, I drag it across my lash line so that the color will be more concentrated. Using the E.l.f. blush palette in dark, I use the same fluffy brush and go in on the matte dark red shadow. I use a stippling motion on the outer corners to give it more depth and definition. After that, I'll just drag and blend out the colors to make it more cohesive. Using the same Loreal palette, I'm just dipping into this slightly golden shimmer, focusing on the middle of my lid. Using my fingertip to lightly feather it out to make sure it looks more blended. Using the same peach color, I apply this on my lower lids. Next, I'll be going in with the Giverny Metallic Liquid Shadow. I love using this because once this settles on your lid, it will not move. Also, just a disclaimer, this is totally not the right way to use this, but I've actually reached the last drop, so I'm just trying to drag it across my lid so that I can use everything. Next, to contour, I'm using the Too Cool for School Art Class by Rodin Contouring Palette. This is another product that you can definitely be prepared to see in the next favorites video. It's also very crucial to contour your forehead, especially since my forehead is so white. Since this is made by a Korean company, the shades fit my Asian skin tone perfectly. Especially since I have used a lot of contouring products, but it always looks weird when I contour my nose, and this looks very natural. This is another technique I learned to make my nose look more elongated. You can tell the difference immediately. From the e.l.f. blush palette in light, I'm tapping on the nudie color. This is my favorite blush of all time. It actually fits my skin tone really well. If you're talking about full glam, of course you have to go with lip lips. I've been fully obsessed with MAC Powder Kiss Lipstick in Devoted to Chili. Although I have to say this tastes kinda weird, but the color is 10 out of 10. After blending out the first layer with my fingers, I'm going in with another layer focusing on the inner corners, and then blending it out again to mix with the first layer. Now we go back to eyes to line my lash line with the Giverny Powerproof Eyeliner in dark brown. This was in my October favorites. I'm still very messy with my eyeliner, but since I have a hooded eyelid you can't really tell, I'll just blend the eyeliner with a sponge tip to get a smudged look. The slight definition of the outer corners of my eyes definitely makes a huge difference. And that's it for my look. I totally forgot to put on mascara, but for my normal makeup routine I totally do. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye!